Welcome back to episode 6 of our Mobile Star Traders series on Android, pardon me. This is the Lord of Sin for Sin's Arcade. When we left off, we were playing still on the Amongst Shadows. We're now inside the ship is called the Pegasus, and we have upgraded our doctor now to be Officer Genius. So she has now joined the crew. Here is our lovely doctor, and our doctor needs to be leveled up. So right now she's currently at level 6 on Doctor, but we're going to look at the other stats that she has as well. She currently has Evasion that she's not using just yet. Device Freak as well, which is always good, and a Storyteller, which is kind of fitting, ironically, for Officer Genius. So what we're going to do is we're going to look into taking advantage of that Evasion. Now, Assassin has Evasion already set in play, as well as Bodyguard. Tactics and pistols. She already has a pistol now, if I remember correctly. Yeah, she has a pistol now. So what we could do is probably go into Bodyguard there. I don't think anybody else has Bodyguard. No, nobody else has Bodyguard yet. So I think that's actually probably going to be our best bet. Let's go ahead and take advantage of Bodyguard and go that route. And that sets her up good to go there. Where we left off, we were still working with our trading bit. We currently have some scrap that can go to a high-tech industrial or orbital, as you can see on the screen there. But we only have 20 of those, and we're currently parked over over the last population zone we were in. So let's go ahead and take a look at grabbing some more population or more things from population zones, or more scrap perhaps, I should say, from population zones. That way we can, if we're going to do it that way, we do have a salvage we can take advantage of. So let's take a look. Even though we don't have anything there, there's a Xeno infection, which is not good. I'm thinking we're probably not going to take advantage of that just because I don't want to deal with Xeno this early on. It's only 2 years in. But there's a decent stash trade as well that we could possibly get with this rare goods stash. So I'm thinking we're going to not do that one. But let's go ahead and take a look at our spying options. A couple of -3s. Bunch of -3s cards. And take a look at this. Uncover rumor, uncover contact, ship encounter. We have 21 rep with Kadar already. Pardon me. Let's go ahead and land here anyway, and let's give that up for what it's worth. I know I said that before I was going to have it down for the artwork, but this actually helps. I want to really show how these work. So, for example, if you hit the little square above, I don't know if a lot of people have paid attention to this or not. For example, you can also do if you scroll up or down in this, you can actually choose an auto refuel. Now I'm not going to in this case, simply because while we have the monies to be able to take advantage of that, it's not always a good idea to do so. So we're going to go ahead and refuel here. Now if we were to click on this as well for the medic, crew is healthy, I understand that, so we don't need to look. Our repair, for example, Spice Hall, this would let us see individually the people instead of it just hitting the little button itself. Okay, same thing with wages, which we don't need to pay anybody. We're good there. Let's go ahead and buy cargo, and we're going to grab some more scrap. So that pushes up to the 50. We're at the max capacity of the ship. So now we're actually going to look for a high-tech industrial. There's a Kadar industrial here. Let's go ahead and go over there and sell that off too. I didn't pay attention to that rumor. Let me take a look at that before we do this. So we're going to acknowledge Kadar because we already have a 50 rep with them, reputation, because our rep, or 21 prep, sorry, once you have hit over 20, I believe it is, then you can do the acknowledgement with them. So that's another thing that I'm going to start pointing out is how we can take advantage of the ships themselves. What is the overall rumor? First off, what is the rumor on this zone that we're over the top of? That would be, where is it? I don't see the rumor there. That's interesting. Why is the rumor showing here? Trade law. Hold on. I gotta wait for these to disappear. There we go. Oh, it's the orbital. I should have thought about that. My bad. Alright, well. Whoops, I forgot to set the timer. Set that timer now. Alright. Let's do a look at a patrol. Get rid of the deadly accident. Only have bounty hunters to worry about as well. We get smugglers, so we gained 4 rep with Kadar. Lost 1 rep with Reichart, which I'm not too worried about. Now, because they are smugglers, we're going to, then they have a -3 hostility. We're going to bribe them down a little bit to a neutral at 1, if you notice that right here. Now we can just leave without having to worry about losing any reputation with them. And what reputation are we currently at with Reichart? We're at -1, so it's not too big a deal. We can always go back over one of their zones and patrol to gain some more. Let's take a look at our spying. Spying is almost always lucrative to some degree. We're not going to take advantage of that. That spying in Firefly Q7. Nice. Yeah, that's look at the right above what the name of the actual system we're in. That's funny. Okay, we're going to land. Before I do anything else, we're going to sell this off. And then we're going to refuel at B-. Everybody's good as far as medic. Recruit, we don't need any. The repairs. Repair will take 3 days. 1 week, 3 days. Now, we're not currently in the middle of anything as far as any kind of a mission, so we're good there. Spice everybody up, and we're golden. Okay. Come back out. Oh, what did I just do that for? Come back out and buy some more things. All the stuff. Clothing is really always a good option there, especially for population, so we're going to grab that. And now we can go back over to our Atlas and look at our luxury pop, for example, here. And it'll tell us that they buy it at rank C. You can see that right over where I'm highlighting it. So they buy it at C there. Here in this Zenran population, they buy it at B-. I think. It's hard for me to see sometimes. Yeah, B-. Alright, so they buy it at B-. Let's look around. Alta Mesa doesn't like us right now. We have to fix that soon. There's another population. They buy it at C-. And what about this farm? What will they buy it at? Oh, we don't know because we haven't been there yet. Alright, what about this luxury population? We don't know because we've never been there. Indie population, we don't have yet. I should have looked for the little eyeball. If you look over here, for example, right above where it shows the name, or right to the left of the name, above the flag, you'll see a little eye icon. Looks like an eyeball. That lets you know that you've already been there before. Whereas some of these others, for example, this farming in Cadonia, we've never actually been there, so we don't know what their their information is for each of those zones. But we do have a Chastened doctor at this location, so we may just go take a look and see if we can meet the good doctor, as well as check and see what the zone stats are to be able to get it. What is that? While negotiating, oh, we learned of a Kadar Chastened doctor, so that's the doctor we just met, I believe. Yeah. So, while negotiating the trade deal, we learned of Chastened Dr. Wolf Fox, correct, it's the same one, who resides in Bronson Zone in the Asana cluster. I can't read today. My apologies. Alright, let's take a look actually really fast at our other contacts that we have. So we have this one, that's where we're going. He does trade conditioning, medical missions, doctor recruits, as well as we're 5 to 6 jumps away from our home quadrant, or our initial quadrant, I should say. So we're not exactly in the most friendly of territories, but it's good to start getting to know other people as well. And somebody just got hurt. One crew has unpredictably low morale, pardon me. Alright, let's take a look really quick at our galaxy map. Now this again is the entropy, the casual entropy map that I had rolled a couple of months back, and I like playing on this map because of the way it's all connected. I can share the map seed again if you need it, but it's also been shared in the comments on episode 1, so that anybody else can be playing on this map if they choose to as well. But we are currently back here in the bottom left-hand corner of the map, compared to where the rest of our other representatives, for example, over here, 4 hyperjumps away, are, and then further up into this area where we have 3 additional contacts up here. So we're pretty far away as far as jumps are concerned, but because of the way that the map is interconnected, it allows us to be able to see all of these other things and where everybody else is currently at. And then we have like a contact way out here. Farlight Rift farming, one contact out there. Now, if I wanted to see, for example, I'm not sure if a lot of people get to or utilize the galactic map or not very often. So let's go ahead, for example, and to look at Fifth Pillars, which was, I believe, was our home quadrant. We can set a waypoint if we want. We can actually view the system atlas from where we're at without actually having to be there. So, for example, we can look at all of these other places and we can set waypoints or navigate directly to them as well if we wanted to go that route. This is really good to start planning for these things, for example, when you're running rare trade goods or RTGs, because you want to be able to have a good idea and visit a lot of different places beforehand to have a really good feel for what they're going to buy. So, for example, if this was, let's see if I can find one here, a luxury population, for example, this place might actually cover or might buy Pruvia blooms. What is this one, for example? This A plus is power generators there, or the crystals, or what have you. Now, they buy the clothing at A minus, so it's good to be able to have a good view, and then maybe write down some notes so that you have a good idea on where they're going to go. Now, for example, that area, that specific quadrant does not do, or does not have any rare trade goods, but the one right next to it, which is a Kadar Syndicate controlled quadrant, does actually supply rare Catavost plating, for example. Or back down by where we're at, let's see if anybody else over here has rare trade goods. There's a Javat sector over here that provides rare Cloxian medical bays. That was the one right here that I'm highlighting. Then I can look at this one, this Reichart one, and they offer Kaflange Royal Jelly. So you can always try to plan ahead, and that's something that we're going to be looking forward to later on in later episodes. But let's go ahead and continue on where we were headed over to go get rid of this, sell these clothing, or at least check the farm area to see if they'll buy the clothing at a decent price. If not, at least we'll maybe pop in and visit this new contact and see if we can get something. Wow, why is he living on an independent mining area? Alright, before I land, don't want to waste the gas if I don't have to, we can go ahead and take a look at the Kadania system, and they buy clothing at C-. So we're not going to sell our clothing here, but we are going to pop in and visit this contact. Let's go ahead, and fuel is at D. We're not really hurting for fuel right now, but we do need to heal soon, so we may have to pop over to the farm anyway. The repair time, how long is that going to take? 3 days. Let's go ahead and pay to repair. We're going to spice everybody up a little bit, and then we're going to level somebody up. How many people leveled up? Alright, Revere's Authority trait. So our captain learned that Serena Luman has the Revere's Authority trait. And then we're going to see... Oh, with Schlen. The Schlen, our engineer commander, did level up. Let's go ahead and take a look at what he's got. And he can train in another job, so we're going to train him in commander up to level 2. So that's good there. And then we're going to go visit this contact and see if we can start meeting him. We don't have any intel to sell him, unfortunately. We've been trying to get some intel. He does give us discounted medical, which at a independent zone is kind of interesting to be able to have. I don't know why he's not at the Kadar port, or the Kadar port, but he's obviously at the independent port, so that's good to have there. Now, he does recruit doctors, or allow us to recruit doctors, which we don't need at this very moment, but it's always a good thing to have. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to star him as a gold star just because of that alone. Let's go ahead and look at his known details. He currently has 43 out of 100 on his influence, so he's pretty influential. He hates Steel Song, but he has 3 additional traits that we do not know as of yet. He supports Kadar Syndicate, Ex-Bounty Hunter, and Gestalt Technologists. Opposes Maklamoon, Ex-Spy Ops Sergei, which I believe is one of our people. That's not good. Supports Kadar Syndicate Prince, Aiden Kavanaugh. He is supported by the Gestalt technologist. So they support each other, if you notice that. He supports him, and then he's supported by that technologist as well. And then he's opposed by a Devalta Syndicate merchant, which is pretty good there. Now his influence continues to grow, but let's go ahead and take a look at his missions just to see what they have there. We could actually try to help get in really well with an associated contact mission for Prince Aidan Kavanaugh. Now, we don't know Kavanaugh just yet, but let's go ahead and take a look at what they've got. So, for example, this would be an easy 4-jump run. By completing the mission, we'll work on behalf of the Chastened Dr. Wolf to support Prince Aidan Kavanaugh and of the Kadar Syndicate. The Prince will gain influence. By you doing that as well with these associated contact missions, that was the one on the far right, mind you. By you doing that, you will obviously start building rep and influence and personal rep with that contact, even if you don't know them, so that when you do meet them, and I'm sure that that's one of the contacts that he may have, no, he doesn't actually even offer introductions to, that's fine. When we do meet him, then we'll already have some benefit out of the way. So we would jump, it says here, Wolf is on the eye of completing an extended negotiation with Clan Javat. We extend the final arbitration with Beaumont and retrieve a critical piece of collateral that will seal the deal. We will visit the Clan Javat dignitaries in Beaumont and negotiate on the Chastened Dr. Wolf's behalf. If we're successful, they will hand over collateral as security for the pact between the two parties. So it's 2 jumps away to Hollow Nebula, and then 2 jumps back over here with 36 and almost 36 and a half on the first leg of the trip, and then an additional 42 or just shy of 43 on the second leg of the trip back. So let's go ahead and take that mission, actually. Let's go ahead and do that. We're going to hit a waypoint by accepting it. So our Night Nomad's winning compromise talent actually increased the mission payment by 14%. So we'll have to bring that package back to us. Let's go ahead and before we head out, let's go drop off these clothes as we said we would. And I believe that, oh, we didn't know about that one. Let's go ahead and take a look at this place first. Got a little bit of time to kill. Time to always do some extra trading if possible. Patrolling, things like that in between mission legs. I didn't pay attention to the amount of time for that mission. Let's go look at that really fast. 2 years. So, we've got more than enough adequate time on that. Trade is suspended, so we cannot buy or sell trades at this luxury population. It's good to know ahead of time so that we don't even try to do that. Let's go here and throw that up there. Let's look at the one place we were going to look at, or we already had known about. I believe it's here, C-B. There we go. So we're going to go over here and trade as long as there's not a trade ban between the two, and I didn't pay attention to that. It pays to really slow down at times to pay attention. Sometimes I don't have that opportunity to do so during gameplay when I'm trying to record for you guys, because I don't want to make it so that it's so minutiae that you just get bored, and that's one of the trade-offs, I suppose. Alright, -3, -1. Let's go ahead and get rid of this distress signal. Alright, we came across an Explorer, and there's Zenran Explorer, but we're good with them. We're just going to go ahead and retreat. Now, I could try to demand tribute if I wanted, to gain a little bit of 375 credits, but it's not worth the reputation hit that I would take for that. Let's go ahead and see if we can do some spying. 2 intel cards on here, as well as a pirate attack. Let's get rid of that. Well, we didn't get what we wanted, but we gained some experience in the long run, so it's okay. And we're going to go ahead and land. We're going to sell the cargo. And we're going to refuel for D. Now I should need to buy it because I absolutely have to. I'm going to repair, spice people up, and pay. Somebody else just leveled up, as well as Elizabeth Lumoth gained the survivor trait. So that's always nice. Let's look and see who leveled up here. Come on, scroll all the way down. That would be Fess Narsh. Now that's a name. Fess Narsh. She's very narshy. Alright. Let's go ahead and get her talent. Oh, no, what am I doing? Let's get her talent. She's a gunner. Let's look, and we already do have meteor defense. That's good. Supremacy of firepower. We already have 2 of those. Salvaging removes a risk card. Hey, we may actually just take... So I just took that. Let's go ahead and look back at that location that has the... Where was it? Was it... No, it wasn't this one. Where was it? You know what? Let's go back out. We've got a little bit of time. Let's see if we can try to do that one that has the orbital, since we did not leave the quadrant. Where was it? Oh, nose. Alright, go back. Maybe that ended. You know what? I find it the other way. Let's go to not consult. Skip that. I said... Yes, first world problems. Alright, so let's go to our rumors. And then we're going to sort by distance. Oh, I guess we should have taken advantage of it when we did. It's gone now. Okay, so that salvage is no longer available. That's perfectly fine then. Let's go to our mission. And we're going to waypoint it out and navigate. Alright, so... I hope you guys enjoyed last episode as far as learning more things about trading. I've already gotten some good comments saying people have actually learned a little bit and it's helped them out. I love being able to do that. Make this game a little bit... Oh, that's not good. We failed the hyperwarp navigation test. And because of that, the travel gained an additional week, cost 9 fuel, and ship components have suffered 24% damage. And somebody also gained a trait... Spice Addict. Cara Soleil did. Not good. Alright. Let's go ahead and pop over here and repair before we go further out onto this trek. Alright. Not a very good place either, but it's worth a try just to get a good idea. How long is that? Well, I didn't even get a chance to see it. So there's B-. We do have 13 injured crew. So let's buy something while we're here anyway. Synthetic food does not pay, does not have a very high amount. Let's look at clothing. Let's look at water purifiers. Let's go grab those and some clothing. Now we know that because of those are really good, and these as well, and the medicines. Let's look for a population that we can set these off at. Southern Zone is an independent population. But I'm trying not to do indies if we don't have to, if we can help it. But that seems to be the... Oh, wait, Reichart. So we can go ahead and let's go to Reichart, see if we can patrol really quickly and build up some reputation with them. And it's a pirate. Of course it's a Reichart pirate. Wow, what is he flying? A Horizon Highliner. Our enemy's range capabilities outclass our ship, and our escape capabilities outclass our ship. I did not upgrade the ship yet, so this may be an interesting bit to try. Well, you know what? We're going to take it on the nose. We're going to surrender to looting. Because people are already hurt, and I really don't want to fight it off. So, we lost all of the cargo that we had, which is perfectly fine. Again, we have 239,000 creds. I'm not too worried about it in the long run. That we lost, what, 3,000 there, call it 36, a little over 4,000 worth of goods, not too bad in the long run. So let's go ahead and still head over there, because we can sell any scrap we get to those 2 orbitals we just passed. Failed navigation test, or piloting test, pardon me. Alright, I think that was, yeah, pilot test, that's right. Okay, let's see if we can patrol here. Bunch of -3s, but I'm going to get rid of the ship danger. Got a crew danger, but we passed it with a skill check talent. 7 crew have gained 42 experience. And get rid of the deadly accident. And of course we get a rating pirate, but we gained 4 rep with Syndicate Reichart. And lost 1 rep with Kadar. But that's perfectly fine. They're at -2 on hostility. Suspicious. Cautious. Now you can do it at cautious. You don't have to go to neutral. I only do that just because I don't want to worry about the additional reputation loss. Okay, let's go ahead and land. Captain, this man insists on speaking to you. He seems desperate, Captain. I'd be wary of him. Thank you, Night Nomad. Let him through. I'll deal with him. All right. Many welcomes, Captain. The Void is mercy on me today when it set you down in this starport, says Smuggler Davis. What a nice ship you have there. You... just be quick about it, Smuggler. What do you want? I have no time for idle chatter, and neither do you. Well, then to the point. I'm about to be arrested because of the 25 containers behind me. I may have an hour left before security catches up with me, and I need to disappear for a while. I need to dump this cargo first. Hey, the life of a smuggler and a merchant, apparently, right? What kind of deal are you offering, Davis? These crates are packed with high-powered explosives. Great to sell at tradeways and mining worlds. I can offer you 25 units for 4,000 credits. Right now, you load them, and I go poof. Smuggler Davis is offering an excellent deal. Explosives average at about 625 credits per unit. With the law breathing down on his neck, he's willing to offer us a 75% discount. Now, if you're playing a law-abiding type of merchant, which we are on the gray fringes of, then you probably want to try to just have him arrested in, with the B option in the center. Grab a hold of him and have him arrested. In this case, what we're actually going to do is we're going to grab the cargo because we know that we can sell it. I'd love to save for a spice beer, but I've got to move. Good luck, Captain. Officer Genius says, "You heard the captain. Get moving, crew dogs. Get the crew crates onto the hold." Now, we only exchanged 4,000 for those 25 units, but we can easily sell them to be a much higher amount. So we're going to refuel. Unfortunately, the pay here, the medical services are not good enough. So we're going to have to do something about that. But we're going to, let's see who leveled up. Alright. That would be Night Nomad who leveled up. Going to take level 2 Diplomat and take a talent. We already have 1 Diplomat talent and 2 Quartermaster talents. But let's grab another Diplomat talent if possible. Failed negotiation tests. Exposed quality. I don't like either one of those right now. There's failed an intimidate test. Now that's actually good to have for flight intimidate checks. Perceptive boss, calming speech, rallying cry, and reliable hand. They're all good level 5s. But we're going to go ahead and grab this intimidate skill talent now so that we can take advantage of it there. Alright, let's really quickly, I know that the timer went off, but let's go ahead and look around to see if we can find another area to heal up before we move on to the next leg of the journey. Let's see here, go ahead and land. And of course we hit a pirate interrupting us. No. We are running. Sorry, you are not getting rid of what I've already got here. This is one case where, because I have... Ouch. That hurt quite a bit. That hurt quite a lot. How much damage did we take? Weapons A2 is functional, non-functional with 100% damage. We're going to upgrade that weapons locker soon too, by the way. Owie. So, Brimstone Vomit was wounded. Man the Maker is wounded. Penelope and Kiranak is wounded. That's not good. So we have more people who are hurt. Let's land. Let's heal. Repair. Spice. And level up. Who leveled up? Who leveled up? Scroll. Sarnia, Falston. Our back line... Wait, pilot. Never mind. I was trying to figure out why she's carrying a machine gun. Alright. Guided fire. Sure landfall. We have one of those. Twitch surge. We don't have any of those. Let's grab that now. And really quickly, let's look. I'm trying to sell this off if possible. Farming, orbital, mining. Let's go see if we can sell this off really fast. I think you need a permit for it, though. Let's double check that. Yep, permit restricted. It is permit 2. So, what we're going to do instead is we are going to find a place to dump it temporarily. So we're going to go to this Kalani Hold to Desola Lake. we're going to go over here really fast and stash it so that when we come back, we can try to take it with us to a Makalnoon location, because I believe we have we only have rank 1 with Makalnoon. So that's not even good there. So we're going to stash it here for now, just because it's not good to carry it around. And then we're going to continue on with our mission, or at least put the waypoint. I want us to get to that other quadrant before we go. Oof, we're failing these. It's a 15 danger quadrant we're currently in. Smuggler, we're going to retreat. Probably could have gotten some money from them just to keep it hush money. Come on, let's go. Let's get up there without too much other issues. Oh, that's not good. Alright, let's go visit this orbital. 6 people are hurt, something's damaged. Need more fuel anyway for the jump. We're going to land. A+. Oh, we didn't heal everybody though. Well, that's good. Some people take spice in lieu of being healed fully. Alright, I'm just going to leave it here at this portion. Thank you for watching. Again, this is Lord of Sin for Sin's Arcade. Please, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to comment below. Maybe you enjoyed it. Leave it a like as well. Maybe subscribe. Stick around. I'm trying to put episodes up every Wednesday and every Friday. If you are part of the Sin's Arcade Discord, as soon as these are recorded and uploaded, you guys get to see the videos before they go public on Wednesdays and Fridays. So again, I thank you very much for your time. Enjoy, and happy gaming out there.